Check the link in the description box for where you can buy your Carbivore t-shirt.
Hello everyone, and I'm going to be doing a product review and recipe. So I have picked up these roasted soy bites from Good Rebel Vegan Provisions, and it's made by King's Vegetarian. Now they're the ones whose vegan bacon I recently tried and absolutely love, and I've seen these people at Veg Fest in Toronto, and their vegan chicken is so realistic and on point. So these are roasted soy bites, so I guess like little chunks of chicken that you can season how you like. At first I thought it came seasoned, but it doesn't. It comes just as it is, plain, and then you make your recipe and use it. You can stir fry them, you can pan fry them, add them to stir fries, whatever you like. Now it says do not use if seal is broken. Let me just tell you what's in this. Okay, well, water, mushrooms, soybean fiber, soybean protein, I'm reading some of the French here, wheat protein, soy oil, vegetable extract, vegetarian extract it says here, pea starch, pepper, soy sauce, some other stuff here. I'm not going to read all of that, but essentially it's a vegan product, as you can see. The nutrition facts for every 7 pieces: 150 calories, 9 grams of fat, 2.5 grams of saturated fat, 0 trans fat, 0 cholesterol, 350 milligrams of sodium, 6 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, 10 grams of protein, no vitamin A, no vitamin C, 2% calcium, and 10% iron. And it just here shows you the instructions that you can basically heat a pan with oil, fry them until lightly golden, add your vegetables and sauce, and then simmer 2 to 3 minutes and top over rice. So I'm going to try to make a vegan General Tso's chicken. And to do that first, I'm going to make a hoisin sauce, which I don't have. But let me open up this package and let's see what they look like. It came frozen at Good Rebel, so I kept it in the freezer until yesterday. Now I'm ready to use it. Okay. Alright, so how much was this? I think $8.95. Okay, so it looks, this looks like I'm already impressed. Definitely looks like chicken morsels, and I'm sure this is going to taste delicious. So I'm going to get to that next, but first I'm going to start making the hoisin sauce. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to put in it, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to put in mine. I'm going to put a bit of this soybean paste, which is a miso paste. I'm going to put a little vinegar. I'm going to put garlic, chili flakes, some sweetener. I'm going to use dates. I saw some people made, their own version using medjool dates. I happen to have some date syrup, which I'm going to review for you as well. I do not have sesame oil, so I'm going to use a little bit of this avocado oil. I'm going to use chili flakes, and you can use peanut butter, they say, but I have a little bit of peanut oil here that I am going to use instead. And this peanut oil came straight off a can, like a jar of fresh natural peanut butter, so I just saved it. I'm going to use some of that. Because I'm going to use the peanut oil, I debated using that or peanut butter. I will not use the avocado oil. I won't need that. I did have sesame oil, and if you have that, use it. Okay, to start, I'm going to use half a tablespoon of soybean paste. I was going to use a tablespoon, but it is a little bit salty, so I don't think I'm going to need that much. So I'm just going to scoop that into my bowl. Just about half a tablespoon right here. That's just because I'm not making a lot. I just need to have some for the rest of this recipe that I'm making. I'm also going to take 2 garlic cloves and crush them into the bowl. I'm also going to use, for now, I'm going to use half a tablespoon of vinegar. This is just regular vinegar. For the rest of the recipe, I will be using rice wine vinegar. I'm also going to put half a tablespoon of the peanut oil. Now, I'm going to do half a tablespoon of my medjool date syrup, and I will do a teaspoon of, I'm going to do half a teaspoon of the chili flakes. Okay, so I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to tell you how I think it tastes. Now I believe it should be a little bit sweet, salty, and I guess a little bit spicy with like the chili. I guess you could use chili if you have it. I have the chili flakes, that's what I'm using. I can actually already taste the Asian kind of flavors in this. I almost don't want to put more. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put half a teaspoon of the medjool date syrup. It tastes good as it is already. For my palate, anyway. I really like it. Okay guys, I'll be back. Now to make the rest of your recipe, you're going to need some ginger, more garlic, you're going to need cornstarch, soy sauce, rice vinegar, and you'll need more sweetener, so you can either use plain sugar, maple syrup if you want, agave. I'm going to continue to use my organic date syrup right here. And you're going to need your hoisin sauce, either your homemade version or store-bought version. And what I'm first going to do, because I already have garlic that I put in here, I'm going to, you could use 2 cloves, but I'm going to just use 1. I'm going to use 1, and I have a few of these stems. I will also crush those up. So I'm going to use 1 garlic clove. Okay, so I have my 1 garlic clove plus some of the stems, which are greenish because they've been growing out from the garlic. And now I've just taken a morsel of ginger, and you're going to want a tablespoon of this. So I'm going to crush this. I think that's about a tablespoon. In a small bowl, you're going to mix together 3 tablespoons of the rice vinegar, definitely gives the Asian flavor to your dishes, and 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, you're also going to put 2 teaspoons of your hoisin sauce, which I've made right here. That's 1 teaspoon. 2 teaspoons. I have enough left. I mean, I'll add that to a stir fry with something. I'm sure it's going to taste delicious. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of my date sugar, or 3 tablespoons of whichever sugar, coconut sugar. If you're going to use liquid sugar, you could probably use 2 tablespoons, or you can just do it to taste, but this is what I'm doing. You're also going to add a 1/4 cup of water to your mixture, and then a tablespoon of cornstarch. That's going to help thicken things up. And you're going to give all that a nice mix. Then we can start cooking our chicken. Okay, so now to get prepared to fry your vegan chicken pieces, I'm going to make a little flour kind of dredge that I put in there. You can use all cornstarch. You can use a 1/4 cup if you like, but I always use flour. I find flour is as effective. And I don't have that much cornstarch left, so I'm going to put, for now, 2 tablespoons of flour. Let's do 3, because I have more chicken pieces. You can always add to this, of course. So that's 3 tablespoons of flour. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Yeah, that's looking good. And I'm also going to add some of my vegan chicken stock, just to give this a little bit of flavor. I think I'm going to put, that's a teaspoon. I'll do 2 teaspoons for now. And then you're going to mix that up. And we're going to dip our vegan chicken into that before we start frying it in the pan. Okay, you're going to take your saucepan, and I'm not measuring this out. I'm just going to put enough oil to start frying. Add more oil as necessary. I'm putting some of my avocado oil in here. Just putting a liberal amount here in the bottom of the pan. I'm going to let the pan warm up, and then we're going to start frying up our chicken.
Okay, so you're going to dredge your chicken pieces in the flour mixture and put them in the pan. Do that with all of the pieces and get them frying up. Now, after they've fried up nicely, you're going to add your garlic to the pan so you can saute the nice flavors in there. And then you're also going to add your ginger. Now, I've decided I'm going to make half of this recipe, so I'm keeping half of the ginger and I'll cook the rest up fresh another time. Now give everything a good mix, incorporating the garlic and the ginger. I have to tell you, it smells delicious. Next, you're going to add in your sauce mixture to the pan and coat the chicken pieces. Now again, because I am making only part of this today, I've kept about half of the mixture for this. And all you need to do now is toss it in the mixture. Make sure every piece is coated nicely, and it's as simple as that. You're going to have nicely cooked and seasoned General Tso's chicken. Is it Tso's or Tso's? I don't even know, but you know what I'm talking about.
All right, it is time for the taste test. I'm just going to take a morsel here and I'm going to cut it in half. First, let's take a look at what it looks like, the actual consistency of it. Hopefully it's not too hot. Okay. It's hard to see because it's blurry behind there. Definitely has like a meaty texture. And ready to taste a piece called hot. Oh, that's really good. And it's delicious. Yes, when it's that good, I sing. Okay, so there you go. That is a review of the King's Vegetarian Roasted Soy Bites with my General Tso's chicken recipe. Here I am making it again the next day. I decided to not coat it with flour. It's a bit easier and I wanted to crisp up the chicken a bit more. You're able to cook it a little longer. I've added some veggies. Looks good, doesn't it?
And this is so delicious. Absolutely amazing. I will be buying this again for sure. That's all for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.